Hey guys, Dr. Dex here. Today I want to talk to you about tape measures and do they vary in measurement? And the quick answer actually is yes, because we had an issue on the job site. I'm going to explain that. I'm going to show you, and then I grabbed a couple other tape measures that I had on site, and we're going to test those as well and see. I haven't done it, so we're just going to see if they're accurate or if there's an issue here. I have my Fat Max. Stanley makes dewalt. They make Stanley Fat Max. They also make Stanley Black & Decker. They make all kinds of stuff. So I have two Fat Max tape measures. Those are my absolute favorite. And then made by Stanley as well, I have a dewalt, an older dewalt tape measure. Then I have a Milwaukee tape, 25 footer. And then I have a ghetto tape that I've had for years. But the cool thing about this tape, this is a little side note. It's a piece of junk, but it does half measurements, which is really cool. Let's say you want to know the halfway distance between 113 inches. Okay, a lot of you are smart and already know that answer, but me, just to be safe, here's 113. 56 and a half is 113, is the same, is the half measurement, okay? So it does make quick work of finding half points. That's the only reason I have this tape measure. It's thinner, it's weaker, it's rustier, but I can't get rid of it. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It's a cheap case, it's a cheap clip, it's a cheap locking mechanism on it, but it has a nice scratch pad. All right, so I've got my two Fat Maxes. So these are all used tapes. They're not brand new, which I think gives more valor to this test, because you can take brand new tape measures right out of the box or right off the shelf, pull them all out, and yeah, they all kind of look the same. But when you start using the tape multiple times and you start pulling on the end, you'll notice the end has a little bit of a measurement difference on the end of this clip. It moves back and forth. There's a purpose for that. The reason is so that when you're pulling against something, it pulls a 16th. It really, what it does is it adjusts the thickness of this piece right here. This is about a 16th of an inch. So when you pull on it, it pulls one way, but when you're butting into something, it compensates for that measurement so that you have an accurate measurement each time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this piece of plywood, which is square, and we're just gonna go, let's start with just 48, okay? And I just wanna see how accurate, if I pull these two exact identical tape measures to 48 inches, and I take a square, I can see right now they look pretty close. Those look pretty accurate. Now, the one reason why these tapes may not be the same is if, and this has happened to me before in the past, if this piece right here is bent, if it's crooked, or if you drop it and it bends in, you can definitely get a false measurement. So you always wanna, if you're coming up with inconsistency on your job site and you're using all the exact same tape measures, which I'm gonna implement for next year, we're all gonna use same brand, same type. I'm gonna buy 3 of them at a time, or 4, however many guys are working. And you gotta make sure that this hook is not damaged or bent. That is one thing that would really deter your length. These two are pretty accurate. Okay, all right, let's check it against this dewalt tape measure, which is actually owned by the same company. So I would assume that these two measurements are the same as well, and they do look pretty close. They're both right on 48. Let's go to cheapo half measurement tape. Okay. I can show you right now, we are off about a 64th. Pretty close though, to be honest. We are off a little tiny bit in 4 feet, which doesn't really seem to make a big difference. But when we pull out to 16 or 20 feet, we're gonna see. Now here's the tape that we had a discrepancy with, but I don't know if it'll show up in 4 feet or not, but we'll find out. Okay, we'll hook. Let's check this hook. Looks pretty straight to me. I don't see any damage on it. It's pretty close. So on a short measurement, 48 inches looks pretty good. Let's go out to 16 feet or somewhere in that region and see how we're doing further away. You would think if they all match up at 4 feet, they should match up at 16 feet, but for giggles, let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm pulling on both of these tapes. They're both locked in. They're at the same measurement. And now I'm off a 16th of an inch at 15 feet. That could be an issue when you have two guys taking measurements and you're using 2 different brands of tapes and you're calling out for 180 and one guy's cutting it with this tape, one guy's cutting it with this tape, but you're a 1/16 out. And that's what happened to us the other day. I was calling out with my tape measurements, and then my assistant was cutting the planks to the length I called out on his tape, but it wasn't giving me the correct length that I needed. It was very minute difference. But I'm like, come over here, bring your tape. And we both put our tapes on the board, and I'll be doggoned if it wasn't a 1/16 out, around 16 feet. So that answers the question right there. There can be variances between brands as far as length. Let's try a couple of other ones. I just want to see if we get any other variances. Let's try El Cheapo tape. Okay, at 15 feet, I'm off almost a full 1/8 inch. And I'm tugging on these with equal pressure, and I've got them hooked both very solid to the outside of this plywood, but that's pretty bad. So don't use El Cheapo tape with a high quality tape. You can actually see the difference in the blade width, and I can feel the difference in the thickness of these tapes. I just love the Fat Max. I'm not trying to be biased here, guys. I'm just letting you know. So El Cheapo half measurement tape is the worst so far. Okay, the dewalt is just a little tiny bit short. Now this tape is super rusted. If you look at it, it's pretty old, pretty bad. But you can actually see in 15 feet, it's probably a 32nd short. Now I admit, guys, this is not the most scientific test. I'm not in a lab, I'm on a job site. So this is a real world environment. So I think it gives validity to what we're doing. So just for our last test, we'll pull the other Fat Max on this Fat Max and see what we get. Okay, that seems to be pretty equal. So those two tapes are pretty much spot on. So I guess that makes my theory correct. Between brands of tape measures, you can actually get some variance. So that's interesting to know. So in the future, when you're on a site or you're measuring with two different types of tapes, you may want to consider calibrating them somehow. You actually could bend one of the tips in a little bit just to make sure that you have the same measurement if they're not the same. But my suggestion would be just to get the same tape measure for everybody to use so you have the same exact measurements. Doesn't mean it's always going to be perfect, because, you know, there's human error in there as well. But there you go, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to click that subscribe button, as only 18% of you subscribe to this channel that watch our videos. And we would appreciate it if you'd click that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. And don't forget to like this video, leave us a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this test. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.